Hey, yeah, you with the sad face, come up to my place, sit it up. We're at the Vauxhall Stadium, and before we start, actually, I would like to just send a message to the guys at the Ellesmere Port Social. We spent all season creating content for games and other things, and they completely outdid us within a 4-minute video. To be fair, it was a quality video, wasn't it?
Do you know, I only clicked on it at the end. Well, about 6 hours later, it was actually 2 parts of it as well. The amount of views it's got is amazing. Whoever's put it together, top job. One of the funniest things I've ever seen, and one of the football something housery, I think you want to call it, but absolutely brilliant.
I've watched it more times than I care to count, and I laugh.
Well, I was cooking tea last night, and I had it on loop on the one they done the reply to one of the Berry fans. I just had it on loop on the Alexa, just listen to it, laugh my head off. Brilliant, well done, boys.
So, well done, guys. So, as I said, we are here at the Vauxhall Stadium to see Avro take on the newly crowned Premier Division champions, Bratin FC. Vauxhall Motors. Now, I did say we are at the Vauxhall Stadium because apparently we play all our games at home, but we are in fact away from home today. Yeah. Strange that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're definitely away. We're definitely away because I've just drove here, so we are definitely away. But Vauxhall's looking to end the season on a high, aren't we?
Something of a rivalry has developed between these two clubs. Last season, famously kicked off. Greg Drummond scored a 80th minute screamer that I think was deflected, but we won't mention that. Scythe Elrow ended up in goal in that one. And then at the start of the season, we were told by a specific club official that we only play our games at home.
Yeah, even though I think 6 of the first 10 were at home and 4 were away, and 1 was cancelled because of the Magic of the Queen time. But yeah, whatever agenda you want to throw at us. But I mean, if we lose this today, we'll just get it replayed anyway.
Yeah, we can do that. We play until we win.
Yeah, we play until we win.
And then only last week or the week before, we were labelled Bratin FC, which we will be running with from this point onwards. Yeah. But back to more serious matters. Steve, league champions. It's been a hell of a week for everyone at Vauxhall.
Just been to meet all the team there when they're changing. Very champions in here. There's a few of them in there. But what a weekend. Winsford. Won't get into that one.
Enough's been said about that one already.
I didn't mean any puns by that, but just a win at Winsford, and then obviously going to Monday. The weather was horrendous. You're waiting on another result. Well, one other result. And you know what? It couldn't be sweeter than the stick that we got at Bury and the threat we got at Bury for them to see the last minute equaliser to hand us the championship. So well done with us, Sean. Cheers, guys. No, brilliant weekend. Great to top it off at home. 2 away games now to Materia, but we'll come here. I'm sure we'll come here professionally to do the job and try and finish the season off as high as we can.
I was saying to Mick McGraa after the game, there was almost a sense of relief to get it done, and he said the team's been pretty much near the top of the table all season, and just to get over the line is a huge sigh of relief.
You know what, I mean, we referenced the Congleton game a few weeks ago, and it was doom and gloom, and we were very poor. We were very, very poor that day, and then we've got on the run. We got the Winsford game rightly replayed because they were banned again, but we've hit form at the right time. And other teams, I mean, do you know what, I'm going to address something else here. If you're a Bury fan, again accused us of having the league in the pocket and being favoured by the league. I just want to say, Bury have won 2 out of 8 games. You come into the business end of the season, you're winning 2 out of 8. You ain't going to be in the business end of the season. You're going to drift along and drop down, and that's what's happened. So other teams have had, in different form. We've hit form at the right time. The great start of the season with a bit of a rocky Feb, was it, Feb?
February 1 winning 6.
Well, we'll pull it back together. Great camaraderie with the lads. Mick's got everyone on the same hint sheet, and we're forward at the right time. Head it where head's due. I'd like to see someone come out and just go, do you know what?
Fair play.
With 7 out of 7 in this league, you're doing something right. And but rather than just blaming it on just a load of absolute crap, give us a bit of credit.
So not much left for Vauxhall to play for, but let's not forget this is first against second, and this is arguably Avro's biggest game of the season.
Yeah, massive for them. They want to get that second place playoff. What I will say is, I want us to win, and then win next week, and finish 4 points at least clear, which I think is more than that. And then you win the game. It's immaterial anyway. It doesn't matter. So I'd like to finish 4 points plus. To just say, like you bring that up again, it's put to bed because we finished 4 points anyway. So that would give the stage. We still would have won the league anyway. But you know what? I've been in this position. You relax a bit more. Job done. He's got everything to play for. So don't worry, it's going to be a tough one. But you know, I hope the lads have used that as a positive. That there's no pressure on it, and go out and just express themselves, enjoy it. There's not better when there's not on a game and you can go out with a big smile on your face, knowing you're champions and performing and getting the win at a hostile place.
So on the pitch it's Avro versus Bratin FC today, with huge implications for, as Steve said, that playoff place in the league. Let's turn to more community-based news, and former Vauxhall goalkeeper Mikey Dixon and Nathan Hines, both now playing for Asheville, set up an initiative called Born Again Boots. Now their aim throughout the summer is to take any unwanted football boots and redistribute them to children and families who maybe can't necessarily afford a new pair of football boots. And ultimately it is to give opportunities to those less fortunate to either start playing football or carry on playing football, and remove those financial and social barriers in the game that we all love, we all play and we're all involved with. So if you have any unwanted boots lying around, or some that don't fit around the house, get in touch with Mikey or Nathan at Born Again Boots on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, and see how you can donate and make a difference, no matter how small or significant it is, to your community.
Yeah, no, I just want to say, Mikey's a great lad as well, so just want to commend him on this initiative. And you know, there's families out there who can't afford to put food on the table, so football boots is going to be well down the list of priorities. And it's not so much the enjoyment side, but it's also the well-being and mental health that it'll bring to kids to get involved in football. So anyone who can help in any way, please do. And hats off to Mikey and co for coming up with this initiative.
Well done, lads. As we said, on the pitch the champions are back in action, and with not much to play for, we'll see how motivated they feel to have a significant impact on the final standings of the Premier Division table. So as mentioned, the game here last season produced a classic moment from Greg Drummond. They also produced this classic moment for our very own Tom Mathers, who, let's say, enjoyed himself when enjoying one of the highest rated footy scrans in the ground. So let's...
This Mathers Munches, is it?
Mathers, it was a trial run for Mathers Munches. So let's see what we're actually here for. What have you ordered?
Cheeseburger and chips.
Have a look.
Here we go, Sam.
It's good. Sauce. I'm going to go in naked without any sauce on this. Cheeseburger.
What's the verdict?
Best one of the season.
Yeah, check that out.
I'm having half of that, Patrick.
None if I have anything to say about it.
Right.
Oh, it's a big one. Anyone thinking of innuendos, I don't blame you.
You give it a rating out of 10?
At minimum, 9.
Yeah, it looks better than Squire's Gate.
It's a solid sausage.
Nice.
What have you got, Tom? Don't drop it.
Bloody hell, Mathers! Bloody hell, Mathers! On the picture.
What do you reckon, Tom?
Decent.
Marks out of 10?
10.
A guard of honour from the champions, very classy touch from our hosts Avro. We're at the Vestacare Stadium. Vauxhall Motors playing away despite claims from some club officials, but the shackles are off. League done and dusted, promotion secured, but let's not forget this is a huge one for Avro. They arguably need to win to keep their stranglehold on the playoff place. And here's how the teams line up. The hosts, Avro, playing in blue and black. In goal, Grant Shenton. 2, Matthew Crothers. 3, and captain, Jake Cottrell. 4, Jack Morrow. 5, Sam Rathbone. Number 19, Jeffrey Abote. 7, Jamie Rother. 8, Charlie Doyle. 9, informed striker Lewis Potts. 10, Liam Ellis. And 11, Michael Afuye. And for the Premier Division champions this afternoon, in goal, Sam Booth. Into back four of Ben Dufton Kelly and Adam Hughes, a fullback. And Simon Thelwell comes in to partner captain Tom Mitchell. Sean Mosscrop and Jordan Deal anchor the midfield. And we've got Bobby McDonnell, Jake Parker, Connor Harwood, all in support of striker Lewis Buckley. In the subs for the home side, Joe Rathbone, Lee Wilshaw, Tommy Lent, Bradley Sullivan and Maurice Babiro Bello. And for the Motors, Hayden Cooper, Ethan Goldborn, Joe Holt, Ben Holmes and Liam Turner. Steve, we can actually enjoy this one, no pressure.
Yes, good afternoon everyone. So first of all, we had just want to address, I feel like I'm addressing something every single game now. No, we had a bit of a tongue-in-cheek laughing at the joke this doing the pre-match intro about Bratin FC. But I just want to say, there's a bit of argy-bargy here last year by all accounts I weren't here, but the reception, the welcome we've had off Avro so far, the guard of honour for the players there, to be so friendly, really helpful, classy club, classy committee. Just want to have a special mention for them. And he's not nasty about the joking, the pre-match, but no, really nice to see. I've said a few times that we've got to some grounds this season where the hospitality and the welcome has been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's what non-league football's about, isn't it?
It's what it should be about, yeah. But no, really classy touch, guard of honour. I mean, it must have hurt them as well because they were flying at 1.7 out of 7, so they've dropped off a bit. But massive game for these today. Put one foot in the playoffs with a win over us today. But like you say, it's nice to just be enjoy the game, enjoy the build up, go about our business, and look forward to a game of footy.
So what exactly is the motivation for Vauxhall today? Because they can still have a huge impact on the way the top 4 finishes.
Yeah, we can, but you know what? We've done the hard work. You know what? It'll happen in the Premier League, it'll happen in any subdivision, right the way through to grassroots football. You win the league, there's a drop off. It's done, it's dusted. You beach on towels, as my old manager used to say. But yeah, you've done the job, so there is going to be that little bit of, I'm not going to say determination, but it's not on the line for you, if you know what I mean. So listen, we get beat today, we get beat. I don't care. I do not care because we won the league. Nothing's going to change that.
Feels nice to say that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. To be honest with you, we won 7 on the bounce, so we'll probably do a defeat anyway. So, but these will be right up for it. These need 3 points today.
Dia floats one in. It's right on top of the keeper. It's forced to punch it away. It'll come to Parker. Gets support from Mosscrop. Space for McDonald to turn the cross in. Just over Mitchell's head.
Mitchell, yeah, stayed up from the corner.
Vauxhall recovered from that slowish start. And they're right on top of Avro now. Mitchell flicks it on. They've left it.
No.
Harwood pounces.
Indecision in the back 4 there. Flick on by was
it Rathbone? Oh, the Mitchell got the flick on.
Flick on, and then
And
the 5, was it?
Rathbone, who's don't know if he's waiting for his keeper to come, but neither do, and Harwood's there to pounce on it.
Nipped in, touch, and left-footed finish, bottom corner.
He's another player, Steve Connor, who's been right at it in these last couple of games.
He has. He's been excellent since he's come in, hasn't he? About September time. Limited Bobby McDonald to probably chances, but he's been really good. One vital goal against Berry, wasn't it? The second one well taken.
So perhaps a fortunate goal to score, but we don't care. Vauxhall 1-0 up at Avro.
Cue Berry AFC tweets.
Afie comes away with it, puts Potts in, gets a shot away, near post. Booth, strong hands. And it's
Was that save?
I tell you what, it looked like a goal to everyone. Celebrations went up and Booth palmed it onto the bar. It was a strong header. I think it was from Rother. Booth's got a hand to it, pushed it onto the bar, but
Some save now.
I tell you what, everyone was convinced it had gone over the line. If he's pulled that off, what an incredible save. I mean, we're at the opposite end, but we're still trying to figure out what happened.
All the way, didn't it?
But at the end of all that, it'll be another Avro corner, and they've looked quite dangerous.
Yeah, they have. They have.
It's a jink and run from Afuye. Gets it out wide, the cross comes in. It's flicked on for Potts.
And one.
It's a good move from Afuye. He got it out wide to Crothers. He whipped a cross in and Potts just gets in at the near post. Directs the header, past Booth, and eventually the Vauxhall goal is breached.
They've showed glimpses that, you know, they're dangerous. Sam Booth made a couple of saves already. Half decent work goal, got in front of the defender, near post. 1-1. Don't really care.
It is a very nice but strange situation to be in, where that goal doesn't matter one iota to us.
You'd usually be devastated going, oh God, look at the league tables by now and all this, with this goal difference that. Wouldn't really be bothered, to be honest with you.
It's a significant goal for Avro though, and now they're on the attack. Again, it's Ellis. Fronting up Dufton Kelly, gets a pass to Rother it was. Cross comes in. Eventually dealt with, high boot maybe. No, ref waves play on. Oh, Connor.
It looked worse than what it was there.
Just left one on
Yeah.
the Avro player, Harwood.
Fucked up really high, he's just swung through.
Just the homes there. Potts gets in ahead of Booth, but
That's this tackle there.
great tackle from Thelwell, but Avro come again to Rother. Puts a shot in and Booth's forced to tip one over. Crucial intervention from Thelwell.
I'm going to say this now, it's going to be tasty second half this. You seem to be
They've grown into it.
rising to the challenge now, haven't you, Avro? Know what's at stake.
Maybe a word in a half time in the dressing room telling them that Withenshaw are a goal down.
Yeah. I think, like last week, Mick McGraa was looking at the bench at half time. I think Avro will be.
And there you go, there's half time. Well, we do pride ourselves on bringing you match highlights, but in that second half, we're clutching at straws. Not much has happened, but you can forgive Vauxhall for taking the foot off the gas slightly. Everything wrapped up. Avro, interesting performance from them, considering they still have a lot to play for. But it finishes here at the Vestager Stadium. Avro 1, Vauxhall Motors 1. Steve, not the greatest second half in the world.
I don't know, first half was really good as well, but yeah, not much to talk about second half. Save off Sam Booth, which you expect them to make. They huffed and puffed. They were better second half, possession wise, but we defended well. There's not much to give any chances away. And looking at our math, we've just been quickly working out a home win for them next week will put them in second place and guarantee that playoff spot. So we're best to look forward for next week.
So we move on to West Didsbury and Chorlton a week today, when we'll finally see the new Premier Division champions lift that trophy. We hope you'll see you there to see that momentous occasion, but as I said, it finishes here, Avro 1, Vauxhall Motors 1. Alright Mick, a 1-1 draw. Was that game indicative of you already achieving your goals and having not much to play for?
Yeah, still had stuff to play for because we still had to, respect the league and respect the opposition, which we always do. I thought it was a really drab game on one team trying to win it, and to be fair to Avro, they've done the best to try and was under a lot of pressure. We thought we withheld most of it, but we've made a couple of good saves. We've had a few decent chances, but overall I think a draw is a fair result.
In the first half, certainly towards the end of that first half, your team looked like the sparkling best, and you can't get on the score sheet again.
Yeah, you're right. We looked okay, didn't we? We moved the ball well, I thought, but we had Lewis playing injured, Bobby playing injured. We looked tired. I think the whole week strained everyone. So yeah, just glad not to get beat really, and we've showed the respect the league deserves, and we give ourselves the best chance to win the game. Just unlucky we didn't.
And as you just referenced, this league is relentless. You're counting the bodies again today.
Yeah, fear for next week at West, to be honest. Obviously we've lost Berkey till his season's over. Bobby, looks like Bobby's it. Might get half a game out of Lewis. Adam was struggling. Lads have done us a favour today to play, But we'll get through it. It's about celebrating next week, innit? That's what it's about. We've done well today, and we'll try and win next week, but we'll see.
And all eyes on that game next week. It's going to be some occasion at the
club,
isn't it?
Listen, I don't care about the football. I really don't. It's about celebrating. It's about lifting the league, and celebrating with everyone who's been part of it. Yourselves, the committee. Just. And what I want to say is fair play to Avro today. Leaving us a crate of beer in the changing room, a little message on the board, which I think is really class. Giving us a guard of honour, which you don't have to do. But yeah, class club. You know what I mean? And fair play to them, and kind of respect what they've done for us today.
And speaking of Avro, we can put our feet up now and watch the race for second place in the final week.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Well, that's what I'm saying. No pressure for us, is there? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll watch it, we'll enjoy it, but it's about next week, about celebrating it.
Right, we're all looking forward to it, mate. Well done today.